Hello, today I will share with you the best modeling tools for beginners. I use these tools every day. I will show you which tools are really necessary. And there is no need to throw your money in the trash unnecessarily. The first thing I will mention are crimpers. Crimpers are the easiest way to get parts of the plastic frames. That way. Very easy to remove. Another tool is knife. This one has a replaceable blade. It has multiple uses. You cannot only cut with it, but also clean parts with it. Sometimes I use it to take small parts out of plastic frames. That way. Another tool is tweezers. Tweezers are an integral part of the modeler. The most common use when gluing small parts. A very necessary thing is a rasp and sandpaper. The most common use is when cleaning parts. These sandpapers are the modelers. They are a little more expensive. You will be fine with quite ordinary ones from the DE or hobby store. There is no difference between them. They cost a few cents. These were tools that I personally can't do without, and certainly neither can any beginning modeler. Okay, if you have the basic tools, then you can start assembling the model. We are missing the essential thing, and that's glue. There's no glue like glue. There are different kinds. This is super glue. I'm sure you are familiar with it. I don't use it that often. I glue parts with it that need to hold really tight. This is super glue gel. It dries slowly. I use it on the supporting parts, preferably on parts that are not visible. The glue leaves no residue. Another glue is this. This is model glue. It's a very thin glue. It's probably the glue I like to use the most. The glue doesn't leave any traces. Just apply to the joints of the parts. It's easy to work with. As a beginner modeler, you will differently use brushes at the beginning. There are different kinds of brushes. Big, small, thin, wide, spherical, angular. You have to determine the size yourself. I recommend it in small to medium size. I use square brushes. It's better to get into the corners with them. What about cleaning the brushes? I use a brush cleaner. It's a very effective tool and gentle on your brushes. You can also use isopropyl alcohol. As a beginner modeler, I'm sure you can't wait to paint your first model. However, this is where many modelers make a mistake. They paint directly on the plastic. However, the paint doesn't stick to the plastic because many times when the models are cast, they are still greasy from the mold. I use surface primer as a base. Of course, there are different kinds. These two are acrylic and this one is lacquer. These surface primers are very good, but each one works a little differently. They are mainly used for airbrush guns, but of course they can also be used on a brush. They have to be diluted a bit with thinner. Thinners are a great help in painting. You can do without them. Most often I use this. Again, I thin acrylic paint with acrylic thinner and lacquer paint with lacquer thinner. If you want to be absolutely sure, use the same brands of products. This paint with this thinner, this paint with this thinner, and this paint with this thinner. Then there are the small but very important helpers who are a big part of my modeling. A lot of modelers buy these products, but I'm sure you have them at home too. Plastic bowls, cups, toothpicks, and paper tape. These are very inexpensive substitutes for modeling products. I use these plastic bowls when I paint with a brush. They can be replaced with this candy wrapper. Very good thing. I use these cups when thinning paints. They are baby milk measuring cups. You can see them in the videos. Toothpicks are very universal. I use them to hold parts, mix paints, apply superglue, and has many other uses. I probably don't need to explain paper tape to you. Covering parts when painting. I haven't forgotten about the clip binders and the crocodile. These were my tips for you. If you have forgotten anything, please let me know in the comments. I'd also love it if you share your own ideas in the comments, or if you want to ask me something, I will be happy to answer you. Thank you for your attention, and I will see you on the next video. Bye bye!